Hadley, what are you doing?
Playing my game.
There's a tornado on the ground and you're playing your game. Lily, she doesn't seem too concerned, does she? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just did a live stream a little bit ago telling you guys there's tornadoes on the ground. I've been getting reports there's one 10 miles from us. We actually have some good friends that are over in that area shopping, but trying to get a hold of them. Can't get a hold of them, but it has actually got really eerily calm right now. That happens quite a bit before a tornado hits. So I'm gonna film until this storm passes and give you guys an update. It's Monday, today's 2nd, and I know I'm gonna have a lot of questions and emails making sure we're okay. The live stream got cut off short because Brandy kept calling. She called me like 6 times checking on us, so I had to get off there. But I'm gonna give you guys an update still. So far so good here. Like I said, it's got really calm, and it's a little scary. But I'm gonna go check on the animals here in a minute before the rain starts rolling in too. It's crazy. Check on the dogs. I had just been feeding when I heard the sirens go off. I didn't even realize we're supposed to have this severe of storms. Hey Gabby, hey Gracie. You alright? Huh? You look a little nervous. Don't blame you. So the dogs, we get tons of questions. What do you do with the dogs during the bad weather? Well, you just seen what we do with dogs. We don't have a shelter out here yet. My next door neighbor does. He doesn't live out there. So we can go over there and it's only a few hundred yards away. And we got some crazy lightning going on behind the house. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. Crazy. I'm gonna go check on these animals and we'll go back in the house. Wow. But we can go to the tornado shelter, and Brandy and Hope and Hayden are at her mom and dad's about 15 minutes away. Which one's that? Pearl, is that you? Hey Pearl, you better go get in your shelter. It's coming. What's Percy doing? Percy. Pearl, no. Don't do, what are you doing? Don't do that. Wow. That was crazy. Did you all see that? She jumped over into the water. She thought, I just fed you. I'm not feeding you again, goofball. You're gonna hurt yourself. Yeah. Percy, you all right? Crazy. You just ate. You just ate. See what Chief and Eddie are doing. What you doing? They don't have a worry in the world. Chief, you better go get in your home. It won't protect you against the tornado, but it will the rain. So the animals, see, that's what they do all day, every day. Just hang out. They can get in their house that we built them. Check it out. All the chickens. Oh, they're all in the nest boxes, dang it. I'm not going in there right now to mess with it. You two better go take shelter. Yeah, so I always get the question, what do we do with our animals? You can't do anything with your animals during a tornado, bad weather that's rolling in like this. Now, if we have a shelter, we'll take Lily down in there. Gabby and Gracie, there's no way they'll get in a shelter. We tried that for a long time at our old house when we had a shelter. This stuff just reminds you about getting a shelter. And that is on the list. You guys know that. We've been talking about it. But it makes it a little bit better that we do have a shelter that we can go to. That's literally 200 or 300 yards away. And most of the time, you do have time to go get in a shelter. Now, if it's the middle of the night and you're sleeping, that's a different story. This is just the way of life here in Oklahoma when we go through dealing with tornado. And it's not tornado season in any other state, but in Oklahoma, it's always tornado season. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I'll show you where Bobby's roosting at. He was roosting up there. Now he has moved it. see him up there? He's way up there. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't came down. Look at the... Bobby, you better get down from there. Go somewhere else. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna check the weather. I'm gonna call Brandy and see when they're headed home and all that. And I'm gonna record a little bit more for you guys. As soon as this storm passes, we're in the all clear. I'll upload this video, give you guys an update. If you jumped on that live stream, it was just a quick live stream giving you guys an update because all the messages and emails, they're gonna start rolling in. But so far, so good. Okay, since I seen you guys last, that storm has passed. Now there's another one about to hit us. I actually talked to my buddy that we're trying to get a hold of. They were right in the middle of all of it. They're at a store called Reese's. He said they came running outside. People were just throwing things, getting them out of the way, jumping in their car, and just taking off like crazy. That tornado was going straight towards them. He went around it, went around the storm somewhat. He said the weather was horrible, rain, wind. It was nuts. He said that's the scariest they've been since they moved to Oklahoma. There's some scary stuff, and I know some of you guys have actually been in tornadoes like we have before also. Man. There's been several occasions when I was actually working, when I worked for the state, that we had seen tornadoes. One went across the road in front of us, probably a quarter of a mile. I mean, it was right there. And then another instance, we were in a tornado. We had passed this lady's property. She had a trailer house, and we were going on a dirt road trying to find our power line. And I didn't even realize there was a storm coming. Out of nowhere, we get stuck in the middle of this dirt road. Trees are bending over, falling over in front of us, and all of a sudden we're stuck there. We can't move. The wind's just shaking the truck like this, back and forth. I actually have an old video of showing the aftermath of that. A tornado had come in, or a straight line wind, and blew that trailer completely over, upside down. We stopped to make sure there was no one in there. There was no one there. They had just left. And I checked the tornado shelter there. Smoke alarms were going off. Gas was coming out. It was crazy. But when you actually are in one of these, it's one of the scariest things that can happen to you. My neighbors moved up here from Texas, which they have tornadoes down there too. But I think Oklahoma's on a whole different level, it seems like. It's just crazy. So as soon as this one passes, I'll get this video uploaded for you guys to give you guys the thumbs up that we're okay. It is starting to rain now. Okay, the bad weather has passed. I think it's all south of us, moving northeast quicker than it will get here. And another storm is north of us, so I think we are in the clear, thank goodness. I haven't heard of anyone being hurt. I've heard some buildings being torn up, laying on cars, things like that. But I don't know, this is crazy. This is just Oklahoma for you. You just never know. And yes, we need to get a tornado shelter. We know this. But thank goodness, as far as we know, everyone is okay. So thanks for your prayers and your messages and emails. We do greatly appreciate you guys. And we'll get back on our regular schedule videos probably tomorrow or the next day. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's the update. We're all okay. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.